Hello and welcome to Mind Your Business. I'm Stephen Meadows. In today's Hidden Gem, I want to talk a little bit about cutting ties. This is a topic that I've covered before in one of my books, and it's a subject that I think a lot of us need to hear, especially those of us in the sales industry. It's really, really hard to cut someone out of your life, out of your business, to fire a client even. Because you're afraid of the loss of business. For me, it was very difficult because I'm a social person. I want everyone to get along. But I finally had to reach a point where I allowed myself to say it's okay to cut ties with this person. But I needed kind of a litmus test. I needed a way to say, okay, is it time? Am I just overreacting? Is it me? So I came up with Stephen's rule. And Stephen's rule is, I hesitate because it sounds so mean when I say it, but it actually has served very well in the past. So Stephen's rule is basically this: when the drama you cause me no longer outweighs any benefit that I get from our relationship, we're done. So it's not, I know it sounds awful. It's not a one hand washes the other, quid pro quo, whatever. What this means is, if you're a drama neutral person in my life, you really have nothing to worry about. It doesn't matter if I get no quote unquote benefit from our relationship. I'm not that kind of person that weighs out friendships and relationships in how much I gain. But we all know people in our lives that just cause drama all the time. I'm willing to put up with quite a lot of drama for a friend, for someone who I get a lot of benefit from, as far as, they're always there when I need them, or, they're a shoulder, they're an ear, whatever. It doesn't have to be monetary. They don't have to do things for me. But sometimes I just appreciate having someone that I can pick up the phone and talk to, or send a text message to complain about something. It doesn't matter. It's the little things that add up for me. And so if I have friends like that in my life that I know are a constant support for me, I'm gonna tolerate quite a lot of their drama, because that's what friends do. But we all have those people that, they bring nothing to the table. Let's just lay it out there. They bring nothing to the table. They're flaky. They're never there when you need them. They're only there when they need you. And they cause drama. That's when you sometimes just have to draw that line in the sand and say, look, this has been great, but we're done. And I don't generally even confront it head on. I just sort of pull away, and most people get the point. In business, that's very similar. You probably can think of some clients that man, I don't think they're ever going to transact with me. Let's talk about houses. I don't think they're ever going to buy a house, but good Lord, I'm their therapist, I'm their priest, I'm their marriage counselor, I'm everything. I'm their financial planner. They call me when there's problems, but they're never going to do anything. They're just a constant drain on my resources, on my time. They're a cause of stress. It's okay to fire a client in that case. It's okay to cut ties when you don't feel like the relationship can progress. It's just like in a romantic relationship. You may reach a point with your romantic partner where we're done. We're at a crossroads. We're not going to move forward. It's not bad. It's just not. We just have to cut ties. So you have to give yourself permission in business to do so. But do it carefully and do it professionally, and make sure that you assess the risk before you do it. Because there may be people that are a source of drama, but they may also be a source of referrals. Again, that's a benefit. I will put up with drama if I think there is some benefit to me, whether it's an intrinsic benefit or whether it's monetary, whatever that might be. I'm willing. And we all have different tolerance levels. So you may be willing to tolerate less or more than someone else. So, don't let other people control how you handle that situation either. So people might say, I don't know why you put up with that. I wouldn't put up with that person. Da, 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 da. Whatever. Don't get pressured into cutting ties if you're not comfortable with cutting ties. So just keep those things in mind. Give yourself that permission, and I think you'll have a much more peaceful life. And I hope you have a wonderful day and make amazing choices.